Hey, I'm Ian, and you're listening to Crit Out of Luck, the Last Song of Arcadia. Find us on social media at Crit Out of Luck, or join our Discord server to chat all things D&D. Stay cool.
When last we left our heroes, who remembers what happened? Because actually quite a lot happened. I recall.
We met Pete the Pale.
You did.
Before that,
Freddie and I met God.
yeah.
He asked us to please preserve the bottle once we escape, because he's not sure what would happen. Otherwise.
Just as good a reason as any, honestly.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we also found Pete the Pale, as Rowan mentioned.
He was a ghost, which some of us didn't realize until he was a ghost.
Well, pale, he could be a lot of different things.
Thought he was dead, didn't think ghost, but there we
Just thought he was pale.
Turns out he
Yeah,
was.
I thought he had a very white complexion, that's all.
And he nearly had us nicked our way onto his ship. And he's the 3rd or the 8th or the 7th of something.
Yeah.
In order to gain a boon that will help us defeating Devil Dwin.
The idea is that you can ask a boon of Yamoja, the sacred ark as she was referred to by the denizen of the deep there that you spoke to.
Because it's turtles all the way up.
Yeah, but the idea being that if you could sail to this small island and protect some of her bubbies from the ravenous predators that surrounded them, then yeah, you could ask for some kind of boon.
And all of the babies had little topographical features on their backs, which is an incredible piece of world building by the DM. Golf claps, please.
Thank you very much.
Little baby turtwigs.
And as we were looking off proudly onto the brood, swimifying their way out to sea, I think Mama reared her head.
You began to see as if like a whole continent was swimming for you,
my God!
towards you, and that's I think where we left off.
It sounds like it.
We pick back up, all of you still sitting on the.
Oh yeah, we definitely didn't heal.
Nope, we are freshly out of
Oh
combat.
right, I'm swimming back to shore and they're passing me.
Yep.
It's adorable.
I believe Kashek staunched my bleeding,
I did.
Yep.
but still, ow.
Yeah. So you find yourself still on the shore of this little island, and it's still, to be fair, this like enormous island coming towards you in the distance. It's still like leagues and leagues away. Like you can't make out quite definition yet. It's just sort of a blue shape obscured by the horizon. But it is sort of unmistakably drawing closer and closer to you. And as you gather on the beach, all reconnecting after your long battle, you begin to see a small shape begin to come closer and closer as it draws even ever closer to you. You see the long, expansive wings of what looks like an albatross coasting on the ocean waves, making its way towards you from out towards the sea.
Like a regular sized albatross? Or does this thing keep getting bigger?
No, it's like a regular sized albatross, but albatross are fucking enormous.
I'm just still turtle concerned.
Sure, that's fair.
Is that good luck or bad luck?
Concertled.
Bad,
It's
right?
good. No,
I
just
thought it
good.
was-
No one? Okay.
What?
Well, I said concertled. Turtle concerned.
Yeah, I was worried about the
About
omen.
turtles.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I
nice
get it.
Mads, you're on top.
Yeah, no, yeah,
it's
the only game.
Self 5.
Is there anything anyone would like to do before the presumable arrival of this seabird?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about birds recently.
Birdvis, if you will.
That's
It's fine, but concerted.
You're not birdvis sometimes?
You know what? I am frequently because I
Yeah,
don't like
you
birds.
don't like birds.
All I'm going to do before it comes to give us whatever message it is coming to give us is check the perspective and make sure that it's not becoming suspiciously larger as it gets closer.
no, it's not. It looks like a regular sized albatross. The albatross flies over and begins and does one circle over your heads as you stand on the beach and begins to dive lower and lower.
Hey.
And as it draws closer to the beach, it tumbles in the air and begins to change form. And superhero landing in front of all of you with sort of richly tanned, sort of olivey skin, and almost a sort of reddish brown curly mess of hair, long ears that go to a knife's point, and looking up at you with deep emerald colored eyes, wearing just an assortment of what looks like leathers and leaves, coming to standing back up to their full height and holding a long staff with sort of a crescent moon sickle on top of it, stands a wood elf before all of you, standing appraisingly, staring at all of you.
Does
trying to huile.
Oh, wait, do I understand?
yeah? Wait, did I understand that?
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
Not me.
My scarf taught me 3 languages. and
Yes,
not-
I do. Yes, I do.
You do speak Sylvan.
May I ask a question before we get into the conversation?
Yes, please.
Does this person remind me of anyone else I've ever seen?
Give me a fucking history check, I guess.
Fucking history check. Those are way better than regular ones.
Yeah.
What does a crisp 10 get me?
No, you don't think so. In fact, I mean, you spent your whole life around elves, and you know, elves are not they're a pretty common sight in the Republic, but this elf still even has like a sort of ethereal quality to it still. So even more fey touched than your regular elves.
This is
passing
a
by.
load of archfey.
What are they doing?
Don't put those finger guns at me.
I
What
can't-
did I do?
This guy turned from a bird and is holding a moon thing. It's fine. We're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta understand my aesthetic by this point.
Obviously, I
Yeah. Anyway, yes. So speaking Sylvan, Saren, you understand the new visitor simply to say greetings and fair weather.
do. I will repeat the same greeting back and then quietly translate for my companions.
If you're translating, then I should just proceed in English and not continue to make up a language as I go.
Fuck is English.
Yeah, right. Yeah, common. You fought bravely. Many of Her Majesty's kin have made it safe to their home. What boon would you ask of the Great Ark?
We seek to defeat Devil Dwin. We would know his location and have safety in that battle.
The name you utter is not one familiar to me.
Edwin Van Isaacs, the one who roams in the metal ship.
Boils the seas around him.
Aye.
A plague he is on these fair waters. You have my sympathies. What is it you would ask?
We would either know his location or be granted some kind of safety in that battle.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
I am Orish T. You may call me Ori. I speak for the Great Ark, Yamoja, master of shapes and giver of life. This is your request, to be guided to the one whom boils the sea and to be protected from his sorcery. I shall confer and return.
Thank you.
And he transforms back into an albatross and again takes off back through the air.
Look, as far as our negotiations go, that's pretty good.
Right.
What, you looking...
It's just been a while.
Oh,
You know.
sure.
Why are you looking at me that hard?
I'm not. I wouldn't be.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, you said an awful lot
Yep.
for, considering. Sarah and I have a bit of a hole in my chest. You can tell me things.
I don't know that those two things are in any way connected.
Go on.
Everything is fine. We'll be fine. Everything is fine. He seems trustworthy.
He does. I feel like I want to trust him. Oh, those green eyes, very good. Sparkly.
I think some of us might benefit from a short rest.
Yeah.
I'm in some pain. Yes.
Sure, yeah, why don't we, that's a good idea. Why don't we short rest?
Thank you.
So you take a short reprieve, enjoying the sea air and the warm sand on the beach, recuperating from your battle with the crabs. You again see the albatross make its way through the air, and again, whirling through the air, landing in front of you in his elven form. The elf again comes to rest before you all. Grand Yamoja, Seeder of Worlds, Giver of Life, is greatly pleased by your deeds this day, and ensuring the seeding of this world. Though you have not proven yourselves trustworthy enough to step foot upon the holy ark that gives life to all, she has agreed to your boon. I will act as your guide. and you will travel these waters without fear of natural disaster.
Thank you. And then I will translate that. Hyros, what?
Does it get disorienting switching from a bird to a person?
Only for one who holds too greedily to the form in which they are born.
Oh,
Wow.
I've never been anything else before. Dora got to be a frog.
I got to be a snake that one time.
I was a snake.
I was dead for a bit. Couple of times. Never another thing, though.
Did I hear that correctly? And he
No,
said
I got
that
to be
we
the
were
frog,
not
you're right.
worthy?
Dwark and I have both been
To
frogs.
set foot upon the sacred ark. You have not proven that worth yet.
Oh,
But
It's really
Yes,
safe for
I
like
thought
three
we
days.
did something. Wrong.
no, you could.
Thank you.
No, it is you that is deserving of thanks. Have you a vessel?
We do.
Well, I shall lead you to the quarry you so desire. But I'll warn you, what you go to face flies away from the natural way. You shall be careful, though you have already proven yourselves more than capable.
Won't be the first time we've faced down something that's an abomination to nature.
We thank you for your guidance and concern.
Well, shall we be away then? Or would you prefer to enjoy more of the fine sands and heat?
What we would prefer to do and what we must do are not often of the same vein, unfortunately.
There's wisdom in this. Let us be off.
Can you ask him if he sees the enormous baby owlbear in the sky?
I was avoiding that question, but of course, Hyros, I will ask it.
Oh,
Pardon me, Aweigh, it was?
Hey?
When you look up, what do you see?
Oh, why? The sky that flows with wind?
Nothing of the glass at the edge of the world, then?
What do you mean? Is this some spell or myth or legend you speak of?
A spell, quite possibly. We're not exactly from around here.
Well, I can see how you may think that of some perspective. We are all from the same place at the end.
There's also truth in that. No, I don't think he can see it.
it's probably for the best.
I don't wonder if his queen, his holy ark, might be able to, though.
Oh. Well, we should be underway, I think.
Yes.
Let's go.
The sun like set here, yeah. Like when during the night,
Yeah,
it did.
Except for the giant baby owlbear face in the sky, it functions as the world does.
All right.
As we're getting back onto the ship, actually, I'm going to run a little bit ahead and climb up on board.
Goodbye.
All right, gentlemen, we're getting ready to set sail.
This is speaking to your crew.
Yes.
Yeah, so making your way back to the ship and climbing aboard, Tierna again comes over. Says, "Wow, we were watching from the decks. It looked like quite the battle you all had. That giant bird, it was like whoosh, swooping down, whoosh, 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 and you flew up into the sky, and you were like, shing, wow, and then it fell, and then wow, that was something."
It was all of that and more, Tina, if you can believe it.
Wow, with skills like that, I mean, there's no doubt we'll beat the old devil.
No, he's too optimistic. You should know that we're bringing someone aboard to navigate us.
Oh, well, it's not my ship. You can bring whoever you want on.
Right, just to let everyone know that he's a bit more my flavour than he is yours.
Oh, what do you mean?
Don't be alarmed.
Okay. If you say so, I trust you.
That's the one thing you say to make someone alarmed.
You guys want to be alarmed?
Yeah, so all making your way back onto the ship, Axel and Ori in tow. You weigh anchor and set sail. And as you pull up anchor and begin to fill the Sails with wind. That's it. Thank you.
Mr. Fail.
I couldn't think of the names to the word sails.
I'm just imagining the dude sails.
That's it. That's the one. That's what boats have.
Sticky up your bit with it.
That's what boats have. The bed sheets.
They're wings, but they're not.
Yeah, they're like wings, but on a boat. Ori turns back to you and says, "Follow wing and feather, and we shall arrive at your destination." He turns back into an albatross and begins flying off into the...
Can I make an alarmed check on the crew?
Sure. Yeah, make an insight check.
I don't know, personal skills?
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, well, so you get the sense that this might have thrown them off at some point, but they've been through so much weird shit with you at this point that they're
This
kind of just
might
excited
as
about.
well happen.
Right? This is like the chillest thing that's happened with them so far.
What did you think was going to alarm them? The fact that he could shapeshift or the fact that it was an elf?
Yes.
Okay.
It has been quite a 24 hours for them.
They seem pretty on board at this point, though, and you haven't steered them wrong yet, and they're all still alive. So
Oh God, we're gonna steer them wrong and they're all gonna die.
On the same ship.
Dude, if you can believe it, that's the second time we fought one of those big-ass birds.
What? Oh, so you were able to clip its wings all the faster this time around.
We were burdened with the knowledge of experience.
Oh, burdened, I get it. Oh, that's a good one, Mr. Hyros.
Yes, I meant to say that.
Oh, that was funny and brave.
Just a fatherly jest for you there.
Oh boy, I tell you, a lad could spend a life sailing with the lot of you.
But you're no lad. You're a grown 21-year-old man.
Yeah, exactly.
21-year-old
That's what I mean. A grown 21-year-old lad could spend a lifetime sailing with a crew like you.
He's just setting himself up to die.
Tim Curry, what are you doing here?
There's gotta be something better.
Something better.
So actually, so by the time you set sail for a few hours, night begins to close in around you. Would you like to sail through the night, or sort of drop anchor and spend a night?
Does the birdman stop?
We'll say yeah. I mean, if you want to weigh anchor, he'll circle back around and.
I won't lie, I am still a bit low on spell slots even after that short rest.
Would we be able to rest in shifts? Like, would they be able to crew while we get some sleep?
Oh, continue to sail the ship while y'all rest? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see why not. You've got a good hand of sailors.
4-hour shifts, what they do.
Yeah, I would prefer to do that, unless anybody has any designs on dropping an anchor and possibly becoming squark bait again.
Very much should do this.
We should sleep. Whatever form that takes.
Yep.
Yeah, and so as you begin to express interest in bedding down, Pale Pete floats back up through the the floor of the ship. If you are looking for accommodations, you may use my captain's quarters. I can never find myself at rest there for some reason these days.
It's hard to be at rest, is what you're saying.
Yes, indeed. Whether it is the undeniable pull of the ocean or a lifetime of troubles spinning my mind in circles, I, for some reason, when I lay down in bed, can't seem to rest.
I hope someday you are peacefully put to rest then.
Well, the Commodore's work is never finished.
That does not bode well for my previous statement.
But yet, all this to say, if you wish to partake of my personal quarters, you are more than welcome to.
You are a gentleman, sir.
Ah, that indeed I am.
I thought I was going to say something wrong that time, so I tried to keep it to as few words as possible.
You're doing great.
That's
Very good, very good.
That is like a 1 out of 3. That is not very good. I've said 3 sentences to him and insulted him twice.
It's alright, you're doing better.
Okay.
It's good.
Alright, nap time. If there's a hammock, I would like to claim it, please. It feels
Yes,
like
by all means.
I'm being rocked by an enormous parrot or something.
Parent.
You know, you technically are. The ocean is where our life began.
Why would it begin at the ocean?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you'd never seen the ocean till now.
No, Dresters took us.
Well, till then, of course.
I don't know, I just have this funny feeling if that's where the world cedar arc of the world turtle man.
Oh, good point.
Turtles.
You make a good point. If the turtles are the land, then the world must come from the sea. Wow.
So you head to the
Said
captain's
it.
quarters, and entering into them, you sort of have to like jimmy the handle of the door a little bit.
Jimmy.
James?
Yeah, like that. It's like a little stuck and you burst it open. Everything. Well, the furnishings are quite fine, yet everything is covered in a layer of dust.
Oh, he's
It
been floating
seems
through the door.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you got it. That was it. Yeah, but you make your way in. Axel follows you in as well, and also Ori joins you, making his way in. He says, "Our course shall be steady for some time, provided your hands are capable. We should have no trouble crossing the sea."
Would it be insulting to ask him if he can speak the common tongue, or if he just, that does not? I'm just curious. If that's not okay to say, then I won't.
No, this is Madison asking this question.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that if he heard me translating common and he knew common, he would have just been speaking in common.
Probably.
This is Hyros.
Right,
He's
right.
got 9 intelligence now. now.
Hi, Rose. I have to wonder if he heard me translating for you in common and he knew common, if he wouldn't have just been speaking common.
Oh, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
I don't want to believe this is a Ven situation and he chooses not to.
No, this seems like a much nicer chap. The scarf didn't... I thought maybe I could understand everybody, but not everybody. It's still a really good scarf.
It's a very good scarf. I'm happy for you.
Go do it a bit.
Good night.
We all just turning in?
Yes.
Take my shirt off.
Alrighty. If there is...
Are you thinking about if he keeps the scarf on also? Because I was.
I think he keeps a scarf on.
Ooh, titties out, scarf on?
Absolutely. It's a look.
Yeah.
Especially on a man as beefy as him. Like, I might not be able to pull it off, but Hyros, that's just a thick cloth necklace.
We did some excellent work today, team. A little more action like this, and we'll be out of this bottle in no time.
Yeah.
You did do some excellent work today, Axel. Thank you.
Me? Well, excellent is my standard.
An invaluable part of the team. Good night.
Hi, Harris.
How does he do that?
Good job,
I
Steve.
wish I knew.
5 children.
Oh. And
Dad nap.
that makes sense, yes. Always able to hear.
Oh, sorry, is there a recliner in here, actually?
Make sure you have the remote in your hand.
I'm watching that.
We'll say there is one fine 4-poster king-size bed, and then hammocks along the wall.
Oh, we can all fit in that bed.
Oh no.
Actually, now that I think about it, a hammock would probably make Hyros sick.
Yeah.
So I think he is going to go for the bed. Anyone else is welcome in it also. But a hammock would be bad news bears for my motion sickness boy.
I am going to cross-legged upon the floor in trance.
Sort of.
Same, but I actually do sleep.
Yes. Well, good work, team. Yeah, if anyone needs me, and he clambers up and falls over into one of the hammocks on the upper side.
He's making any noise when he does that?
I'm gonna do a roll of perception.
That sounds okay.
He goes,
Yeah, this is like.
oh shit.
I don't know if it was dexterous. Yeah, no. That's a 6.
Nope. You don't hear nothing. Because you're asleep.
I'm gonna sleep in the bed with Hyros.
Does Axel sleep?
It's not an elf.
If you want to, you can give me a perception.
How are you trying to find out? Are you
Yeah, how are
listening
you
or are
trying
you
to-
peeking over the
Are
side?
you climbing up the hammock?
Axel, you tired? You sleeping?
Are you still awake?
Listen,
Pigeons have feelings.
she doesn't have nosy senses very often, but she was detecting some vibes earlier, and she would like to be nosy for a second.
She doesn't.
It's a lifetime of being cooped up in a monastery. You're not allowed to bother anybody there.
Yeah. 27 on a perception check. I would like to listen for if his breathing ever regulates.
Okay.
God, you can hear his goddamn heart at that point.
She doesn't get nosy very often, but also, what is his exact blood pressure?
I need a BPM stat.
I want to know when he goes into his REM cycle. Right, so you spend some time listening to the sounds of his breathing, trying
See
to
if the guard changes.
notice if they slow. And after a while, when the room falls relatively quiet,
Relatively.
Stop.
Can I help you with something, Sarah? Or...
I didn't get close. I was just.
I know.
Oh.
That's what you would do.
Yeah, you're right. Not necessarily. You seemed a little ill at ease.
Me? Nah, nothing up a ruffles these feathers.
Stop it. Just. Well.
The peasants.
Just.
Sorry, continue.
Just in case you ever found yourself with the slightly ruffled feather, you could always talk to one of us about it if we're going to be a team, you know?
Well,
Fuck are you rolling for?
A rock.
The bird.
No! Oh, I thought you meant Axel was just like throwing a rock around.
I appreciate that, Saren, but I really work better on my own. I think, this has been great. Absolutely, it's great to work with people who can at least approach my caliber. It's hard sometimes running around just outshining everybody. It means that the whole crowd has to avert their eyes. You know what I'm saying? But while I do appreciate your help, I think after this little venture in the ship is over, we should probably just, go our separate ways. You're always welcome at the Queen's, etc., of course. But, yeah.
Did he hear my eyes roll?
You should make a tears check.
Yeah.
I know you're down there rolling your eyes, but,
Kill him.
I'm not sure why everybody has this idea that you need to shoulder everything by yourself, but we were not meant to carry everything by ourselves. That's all.
You're right. That's why I always get out of the way when loads come down on my shoulders. I've been dodging out of the way my whole life. Ain't no strings on me.
All right, well, just some things to keep in mind, just in case.
I appreciate it, though. That's awful sweet of you. Well, good night.
And he starts making cartoon snoring noises.
Shoo. Shoo.
He starts making Pokemon laugh sounds. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Yeah, alright, I will. I will trance.
You do so for a while and drift into that sort of dreamless sleep. Dreamful sleep, I guess it is.
Yeah.
It is trancing. But something sort of disturbs you from your meditation after a little while, and you come awake and you notice also sitting cross-legged on the floor next to you is Aweigh. You've a touch of the way.
Now, I don't want to look uncool in front of this extremely cool man.
Yes, the way, of course.
So, I know it. What,
All over it.
what sense do I get that he means?
Give me an insight check.
Oh my god.
Oh man, a person's check? That's gonna be tough.
Why don't you explain that for the rest of the people here who don't know what it is?
24?
24, best guess, I don't know.
My thought is like naturally actions?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's a good guess.
I picked up some things from a friend for a while.
Noble and difficult to impart. One's mind must be detached enough to accept.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yamoja is the master of forms. She creates that which walks upon the earth and puts forms into such a shape as they may prosper. But we are not bound to them, as many think. Something bothers you.
I knew him in many forms, but he just hasn't seemed like himself in a while.
Oh, a disconcertion of the spirit, you mean?
Yes. I suppose that's it.
Yes, I do understand. Well, Yamoja is mighty in all things, and should you rid her sea of this demon that boils her waters, perhaps she can, in her infinite wisdom, help your friend. She is master of forms after all.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Oh, there's no need to thank. We all come of her, and so she has a kindness for each of us.
What is it like,
What?
flying?
Flying? To be untethered and unbound as the wind is, to see the world as gods view it, it is an unparalleled and unmatched thing.
You're very lucky.
Luck has little to do with it. I accept.
Thank you.
Well, I shall trouble you no further. Think on what I've said.
I will.
We should arrive at your quarry soon after morning. Best prepare yourself. At which point he goes. Fantastic.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry.
Flawless sleep apnea.
Yeah, I was like, sorry, if he stops breathing, you gotta roll him onto his side.
The night passes then, uneventfully, and you awake in the morning to some manner of commotion. Axel kind of like, look what's happening, and he falls out of his hammock and collapses onto the floor below.
Sorry, laughs a little bit.
What happened? What's going on?
I will
don't
go
know.
and find out.
Let's go find out.
Making your way above decks. So you do so. And making your way back above decks, you see your trustworthy sailors running back and forth, hauling lines and, doing all the things that you do to a ship to get it ready when an enemy is on the horizon. Mm-hmm. And as you come up again, that albatross swoops through the air, landing in front of you. Ori lands on the deck and says, "We've done it. We have found your prey. I hope you're prepared."
Yes?
Very well. Glad to hear it.
Forgive us, Kashek. Certainly I won't tell you what to do, but would you like to get another bird's eye view on things? Have you seen him?
Feast your eyes.
Yeah, what do we see?
Yeah.
And that's what I was.
And you point he points out over the horizon. You see kind of coming up, still some distance away, a sort of black, intimidating shape. Roughly the shape of a ship, but it's heading towards you, and you can see it looks like sort of a fanged, toothy maw making its way across the ocean towards
Toothy
you.
maw.
Toothy maw.
Can we see anyone
We're in there,
on
yes.
the deck of the maw?
It's still pretty far out at this point, so not at its curtain.
Let's go get a look.
Yeah,
Sprint across the water and go get it.
I don't actually have bird vision. Like, I can see it just as well as you guys. The rules is written.
Well, I could certainly impede them from here for a moment, but I fear it would also harm our navigation.
Do you think you could? That is far away.
I have but one more boon to provide, and then I shall be on my way, and you will be left to your own devices. This is what you wanted. I hope you are prepared.
It is our ticket out of here.
It's the only way that we can return home.
Aye, very well. And so all this while the crew members are running back and forth, drawing ever closer, is this sort of like coming into view. You can see this. It's like, it almost looks like, if I may, you know how like in Game of Thrones the Iron Throne is like that collection of like twisted metal spines? Mm-hmm. It kind of looks like that. It's like these like reaching iron barbs. The sides of the craft are not smooth like genuinely like ships are. They're like these reaching like thorny nettles of twisted metal as it makes its way across the sea ever closer and closer towards you.
So it's coming towards us.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I assumed that was the
It
case.
is inbound.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yep, inbound.
I don't know if we were pursuing. I'm
does
sure
it-
it's faster.
How do they know who we are?
Well, they know we're a ship.
Well, yeah, you know what, you're right.
The metal shark in James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far off.
Oh god, that.
What are Tierna and the crew doing?
Oh, they're scrambling.
Oh, right.
That was
I like to scramble the berries.
Yeah, they're scrambling. Tierna does come up to you all and says, "Okay, captains, this is it. This is what we've been working towards. You haven't steered us wrong yet, but that's a pretty big spooky ship coming towards us. Do we have a plan?"
Axel, this is your mission. What's the game plan?
The game plan is defeat the devil, take the diadem, bing and bam, step 3, profit.
Axel said kill.
All right.
Tierna, here's the thing. Should it appear that things are not going well, I will have no qualms if you and your men decide to do something that would rescue yourselves instead of us.
You've gotten us this far, and I mean, we're out in the open sea. We're dead meat without you.
We are kind of their best chance.
I understand.
You're our best chance. You've been our best chance of surviving ever since we ran into him the first time. We're here for you.
I'm not much good from far away, but I think that will be our first line of attack.
Does this ship have defenses? Cannons or things, or whatever they use, ballistas?
Mr. Pete.
Commodore Pete.
Mr. Pete, I think it would behoove us to have your wisdom here.
He doesn't like when you call him Mr.
Commodore.
There you go.
As is fitting of any royal vessel, he floats up through the deck. We are equipped with the means to defend ourselves from the ravenous rabble of the sea.
I'm so sorry. Does he look like a dead ghost, or does he look like a human in ghost form?
It's like a.
It's very important to
He's
be
like
clear
nearly
about.
headless Nick. Yeah, he's like a
He doesn't
human.
have a spooky tail.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's like a human, but yeah, like see through and
Other than the
pale.
etherealness, he
Right.
looks human.
Yes.
Okay.
And the fact that he keeps elevating through solid objects.
But it isn't a skeleton in ghostly form.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so this is not... I see where you're going. We're not...
It's not Flying Dutchman. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Try not to get hit.
Oh
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's a great idea.
I'm so glad I said it.
Well, shit.
I became
Great.
a mother at 182 years old.
Now that the game plan is squared away,
Finally, the day of my vengeance has come. You have been the arbiters of my deliverance. Finally, I will make the sea safe for Arcadia. Even in his ghostly form, he slams his boot on the deck. Hatches at the center of the deck fly open, and raising up on a platform from beneath, a massive ballista comes rising up from the sort of bowels of the ship.
do you know how to work this, Tina? Or any on your crew?
Commodore, could you teach him very quickly?
I can figure it out. I'm no good until we get right up there, so might as well have
I'm
me.
no good unless someone else is up there.
Well, I'm no good unless someone else is up there.
You're all great.
Break, I suppose.
All right.
That was not a plan.
One of them is me.
We can't fight on our own. Break.
Now let's go do that.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to try to give a couple of the Tierna or let's call it Tierna a crash course in the ballast.
Oh, I want to man one of them.
Oh, you want to do? Okay, you're gonna do. Okay, all right. There's only the one. It's huge, but there's only the one.
Yeah. I figure until we get up there, Hyros has nothing else to do.
And I don't think anybody else has much better of it.
And also, if you need a strongman, I don't think that you do, but if you need one,
Fair enough.
Question?
Yes.
Are there any visible sails on this ship, or does it seem to be ambulating of its own volition?
Yeah, it seems to be moving it just of its own self. And in fact, as it draws closer and closer, you can see the ocean frothing and boiling around it at its base.
dare I say churning?
Yeah, churning at its base. Like heat coming off concrete on a hot day.
Oh, dude, that's terrible for the
Coming
environment.
up from the ocean. Yeah. And
That's-
it's drawing ever and ever closer
This
towards
is your
you.
first act of ocean
Right.
pollution in this world.
Ever.
Yeah, we're about to be so eco-punk, you guys.
Anything else before we get into this?
I can't do shit until I see them.
For logistical reasons, how high above the surface of the water does the deck of the ship look to be?
That's a good question. The ship that you're on currently, I don't know, what would be standard? Like 15 feet, 20 feet?
If
the
we're
ocean.
just on, like, basically something a little bit larger. What are we, like, on a galley, would you say?
No, you're on like a ship of the line.
Ship in line?
Yeah.
Then we're probably a good, 30, 40 feet above waterline.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Damn, okay.
If this has got, I mean, obviously there's no gun decks because there's no guns. But if this were a ship design, it would have either 2, potentially 3 gun decks, which would put us in good.
You assume most of the interior of the ship is actually dedicated towards transporting goods and housing this massive ballista.
That makes sense. So I would say 30 feet above waterline.
Yeah.
What about the other ship?
The other one, making its way towards you, it actually seems to be riding rather low in the ocean.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, it's made of metal.
How low?
Does it go?
I don't know. And at this distance, you can only guess, but maybe like 15, 20 feet out of the ocean.
I love that height.
Yeah.
Can we make out any shapes as it's coming closer on the?
On the deck?
Yeah.
Yes. As it draws closer and closer, you begin to see forms on the deck.
Oh, not forms.
You can tell the crew manning this iron monstrosity through the waves. You see the unmistakable signs of horns on all the crew members of the ship making their way ever closer and closer towards you.
Oh, I understand why people were kind
That's
of...
why everyone was suspicious of us.
Look, I can't blame... That's not their fault.
I guess.
Well, if the only people with horns they've seen are these people, I get it.
All right.
Is all I'm saying.
I suppose so.
Just saying that.
Yeah, all right.
These are going to be the first, rules as written colored tieflings we've seen in this entire Two cotton candy motherfuckers walk in, they're like,
they're
something's
all red,
up.
They're all like red or human
Reds and
skin
browns
tones.
and
Well, I'm gonna go to the bow and get ready to attack, because...
All right, we're
Yeah.
getting ready. We're firing things up. Okay, so closer and closer it draws until finally it kind of comes into view and begins to turn its flank to sort of come parallel with your ship.
That means bad stuff.
And as it does so, it sort of draws into view, and you can see the crew manning the ship. All of them are tieflings, and the ship is entirely made of twisted and sharp, sort of wrought metal and iron. And stepping out onto the deck is a figure, and you see completely wreathed in flame. And as he steps along the deck, the metal of the ship heats underneath his feet with a red, a scorching red glow every time he takes a step along the deck of the ship. But he comes to the bow, and, they're maybe 50 feet away from you at this point, kind of just drawing up alongside this figure. He's still in a really sort of resplendent naval jacket that somehow is, you presume, to be enchanted in some way to resist the power of the flames. But I mean, his face, hands, and feet are all Human Torch style, just flames actively flowing off them. But he comes up to the side of the deck, and as it draws level with you, he seems to almost magnetically lock eyes with all of you as the ships begin to pass each other. And you see an unmistakable grin, a sort of half grin, take shape on his face wreathed in flame. I heard a makeshift crew was asking about me round Crab Hook Cove. I take it that's you.
Hello. I wave from the ballista.
Hello. I must say, many of your crew seem somehow familiar. Haven't I already killed them once?
They seem alive to me.
Yeah, you couldn't even kill us at all, you big dumb...
Jenna.
I'm sorry, you're right.
That's all right. No, you're doing great. Just maybe just for a second.
No, you guys got it.
You're doing great.
Are you with the shids?
I'm sorry.
The shids.
Well, they seem alive to me.
That's going very well.
Huh. I must
Can't
say
keep
this,
them down for long.
I must say this is not exactly what I expected. I would have thought those who hunted me across rock and wave would have been a little more formidable at the outset.
Yeah, well, maybe adjust your expectations. Can I fire this thing?
Yeah, why
not?
Go for it.
I mean, do you want to?
aim at him.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, roll a hit.
This is just going to be the dude at the top of the nut twice.
We lured him into a false sense of security.
Stupid tiara, bitch.
No, it's too late. I'm tiring.
What is this?
Okay, Give me. Are you?
I promise I'm not just being shitty.
No, do it. He's just gonna. Yeah, I believe this is what the game is.
Point blank.
Yeah, point blank shot. Okay. All right.
Could you imagine if you crushed on this?
No, it's not gonna go well.
Well, I thought you'd be a little bit scarier.
It's going over his shoulder.
So aiming the ballista is just gonna be. Give me both an athletics check to orient the heavy machinery, and then just give me a straight dexterity roll.
Okay.
To fire, I will add the modifier of the ballista itself.
Okay. I'm gonna heave rageously for a second, and maybe a couple of the flittering ghosts of Argynvost help me adjust it to aim it properly as I rage for a second.
And actually, as you maneuver this massive thing, it seems almost a little familiar to you. It's like an early version of the massive ballista that you fought side by side with in Caradron.
Dope. Alright, here's the athletics. No, get in your fucking house. Get in your house, Will. 22 athletics.
Great. Okay, you managed to swing it into
Nicely
place.
done.
Now just do a straight
Just
roll
dexterity.
plus your dex.
Okay. Heave! Oh! 20.
Fuck, that's good.
It's dead.
He's like, ha ha! I thought you'd be a little scared.
So this man on fire is speaking to you. I would have. Wait, hang on. Fuck, it's gonna be worth it. I promise. It's gonna be worth it. I promise.
You better get that Wilhelm scream, buddy.
That's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Wilhelm scream is always
The other guy right next to him. And he's like, that was my favorite guy.
Wilhelm scream is always worth it.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
You screamed
This
your
is my
last.
favorite session.
Well, I would have thought those who were following me across rock and wave would have been a little more as Hyros fires the massive ballista, catching squarely in the chest of one of the tieflings next to Edwin Van Isaac, lifting him bodily off the deck over the bow of the ship off the other side, and you just hear boom as the ballista and body land in the ocean on the opposite side.
We said enough talk.
Well, what do you think about us now?
Well, I was going to give you one chance to surrender, but I guess that concludes negotiations. Everybody roll for initiative.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. I totally get that. That's super fair.
We gave Hyros a giant toy, and he's like, meh.
I guess that concludes negotiations.
Look, I don't get to
We're
go
gonna surrender.
ape shit very often, so when I get
Tell me
the
about it.
opportunity to go ape shit.
I'm feeling reckless. It might
Hell
be
yeah.
the fact that I'm drinking.
Me too.
All right, we got an hour. We'll be able to do a fight in an hour, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Now
There's only 6 guys,
minutes.
Trevor.
Yeah, that's all.
Fuck you.
The shins are coming, though.
Stop.
Unless the shits are on fire, he can't control them.
Okay, so you fucking fire the ballista.
Yeah, so one of these guys is gone, right? It's number 6.
We'll say the one that's gone is gone.
Shit.
Shit. So you fire the ballista, and
Did I help or not?
you did great.
It's okay.
You did great.
All right.
And yeah, Devil Dwin looks back. Says, wow.
What do you think about us now?
Well, that is genuinely not what I was expecting.
Keeping you on your toes.
Sorry about that guy. I was aiming at you.
No, you're not.
I was aiming at him.
Bring us round, lads!
Shit.
Oof.
That dude's retarded.
Let's give him a bit of a crisper.
Oh, can't remember my reference.
And so the ship while you were
yeah.
up alongside each other begins
yeah.
to turn so that the front bow of it, which is that sort of fanged, toothy maw, turns to face towards you. And from within the sort of bowels inside the mouth of the ship, you begin to see this enormous orange glow begin to grow bright red.
How?
And almost instantaneously, like dragon's breath, a torrent of flame shoots towards your vessel, large enough to completely decimate and overtake the entirety of the craft. But at which point, Ori clutches one hand to his breast and says, Yamoja, we find your boon fulfilled. And as the flame rushes towards your ship, an enormous wall of water jettisons up in front of the gout of flame, which, as they collide, explodes into an eruption of steam, filling the air all around you. Your ship remaining untouched.
No,
That's what it sounds
fully-
like, yes.
That's what I was gonna. Look at us.
You got it. And as the fog dissipates and the ship comes up even closer, drawing up side by side, you can see a snarl on the inflamed face of Devil Dwin. Here we go. Initiatives, please. Hyros,
18.
Saren,
19.
Nice.
Kashek,
5.
Zerg,
Those 5?
11.
Axel, 74.
You can't get that high.
Oh, what? He gets 12 Eldritch Blasts now? Excellent.
Yeah, Axel, just kill this guy. This was your idea.
Go
you
for it,
And
Axel.
I
said you promised you'd get us out of this.
Hey, here we are. We are exactly where we wanted to be. I think I'm doing a pretty good job so
No,
far.
you're right. It's perfect. Let's do this.
And I said, Axel,
I
kill
love how you
that.
have your sweater like the Commodore cape. That's a good touch.
I'm still wearing it.
Oh, wait, no, you are.
Nice aim, Commodore.
Okay.
I like to get in character with accessories.
Props?
I forgot to put my earrings
I
on.
love props.
I said, Axel, kill that bitch for me, please.
My
This
special
is just like both the
pink
second
gold
and the
ring that
fourth
Freddie
Pirates
got
of
me.
the Caribbean movie.
I used to love Pirates of the Caribbean so much.
I still
I
do.
still do.
That is...
The first one is untouchable. Okay.
That bisexual urge to be attracted to Captain
Well-
Jack Sparrow and also Elizabeth Swan.
Sure.
So somehow one of the pirates ends up
I
going
prefer
first.
him as
So
Legolas,
let me come
though.
over
We all know I'm a
here.
Legolas girl. Until recently
And
enough.
level a crossbow at Miss Saren.
Oh.
It's okay, can't you eat those?
Yeah.
So that is gonna be a 15.
That misses.
Sails wide. That's
So you don't need to
I
do
don't
anything.
get to do anything cool.
That's gonna bring us to you, Saren. So
Okay.
now you get to do something cool.
How far away is that?
As you see on the map.
Oh, okay. All right. How much movement do I need to use in order to
Sounds like a
get off of the
in my head.
like elevation of the ship and then climb back up?
Well, here's the funny thing about movement. Is falling movement?
No.
I don't think so. So yeah, I mean,
We're 15 feet above them.
Whoa.
Oh, and do I think that I could climb up the sides of their ship?
Bro, you can probably jump.
Yeah, just jump.
yeah, you could just long jump.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see, you're 5, 10,
Push off the railing.
like 15. Yeah, you could just long jump if you get a running start.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take a running start.
Okay.
Just
So I'm gonna run 10 feet and then long jump over here.
Well, there you go. Landing as you do.
Woof.
Yeah, it's mostly down.
Is there any part of this man that seems to not be on fire?
No.
His
And in
head?
fact,
His balls.
anything else, Saren?
Yeah, I would like to try to hit him.
Go for it. You do so. Yeah, so you sort of land next to him, and he kind of casually turns to face you and says, "Oh, boarding. Never would have thought of that."
I like that. Natural 20. Yeah!
All right, throw him up.
Hey, shut
Never would have thought of
Get shit on?
Get fucking
He takes
An app.
no. He takes 13 points. Well, I would attempt to do 13 points of damage, and I would like him to make a Constitution saving throw. Because I got
We
one
don't
maneuver
like
in this game, and it never steers me wrong, baby.
Oh, I just
that's
spilled
a
water over my
21.
crotch.
Yeah, he makes it. Can I take my second attack though?
Yes, you can. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't.
It's your action.
Everybody else look at this die.
Two in a row.
Yeah.
Two in a row. Holy moly!
That's without
Roll 'em
advantage
up.
either time. That's
Yeah.
Roll 'em up.
Roll them bones.
14 and another con save.
That's 15.
He fails.
Oh shit!
So he's sterned. And
Well, no, I mean, he's amidships right now.
shut up. Now I'm going to.
He's gonna choose to succeed.
Damn it, he's got layer actions.
Legendary, but yes.
So is he not stunned?
He's not
He's not stunned. Freddie got really excited. He's
I got really excited.
Well,
Maybe next time.
Port. Stop.
Port has left.
Starboard.
Port has the same number of letters as left.
That I knew it was something like that, but I couldn't remember.
I
I was
am
like,
going
there's
to-
Arns. There's also an R in port.
Patiently defense.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, also, I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
And I took fire damage because
For sure, because he's fire.
yeah.
On account of being fire.
yeah. So for each of those hits,
Uh-oh.
you are gonna take.
Maybe.
So you throw your fists out into his, but like standing next to him, Saren, it's like standing next to an active volcano. Just the heat radiating off of him beads sweat along your brow.
You know when we're underground in lava?
Yes, I'm familiar.
magma.
I'm
So
familiar.
on the first
We were just
hit,
there last week.
as you drive your fist in, it's sort of like your knuckles blister with the intense heat radiating off him. You take 8 points of fire damage on the first hit,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
and on the second hit, you take 15.
Whoa!
Oh! Yeah.
Good thing I used my tireless action to give myself 1d10 plus 3 temporary hit
Oh,
points.
great news! Yeah, and so you drive your fists into him, and he just like smiles wide and chuckles. Too hot for ya?
Sorry.
You should try my meat.
I'm giving it all I got.
Bingo!
Anything else, Sarah?
I wipe the sweat from my brow. Actually, I really detest being cold, thank you.
Hyros, that's you.
Alright, well, reloading this feels like it's gonna take a lot more time and effort than I care to invest in it. So, tune up, you and the boys have this one. And I'm going to...
okay.
Yep. And I'm going to bonus action rage.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Over here.
Leapfrogging over me and Axel.
Yes. Just passing through, excuse me, and just sort of taking my way across. Am I standing there? Am I on
Yeah,
the
you're
gun
on.
wall?
You're on.
Am I?
You're on.
All right.
You're on. You're on.
All right, cool.
We'll call it on. You're like back is up against the railing, but yeah.
Great. Sturdy. A purchase. We love it. Great. And I'm going to land there, axe out, and say hello there. And I'm going to recklessly ask him a question. It is.
Please do.
It's if this hurts. Is the question. 22 to hit.
Yeesh.
Great.
That's not great. 22.
It's not. Look, with all, I'm just saying. I want. Ooh. That is 20 points of damage on the first swing. This is still a magique great axe, by the by.
Yes.
And
And you are going. And on striking, you are going to take 8 points of fire damage.
reduced to 4
And
because
reduced because fire.
That's why it's reduced.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Tiefling reduction. You can't double resist anything.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds dumb.
Also, you don't. He doesn't maybe know this, but the spectral images of the Knights of Argenvost holds sort of harry any attempts of him to attack anyone but me.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's
Oh, what a callback.
just
I
in
missed
case.
them.
That's what I've been believing my.
It's a good section.
Yeah, my ancestral protectors are kind of like.
Dead gay knights.
I've been
Dead gay knights.
I keep meaning to say, right? I love my dead gay knights.
I love my dead gay knights.
I keep meaning to message you about this, but I really kind of like want to lean into the ancestral guardians having to do with like Argenvost, like
Definitely,
the dragon
yeah.
stuff. And
Yeah,
like,
I love that. Uh-huh.
Anyway, so second attack coming in hot.
Down the top.
That is 23 to hit.
Yeesh.
And that will do. Nope, that's cocked. I get a lot of cocks in this
it
one.
doesn't-
18 points on that swing.
Fantastic. You take 7 in return.
Reduced to 3.
How are you
so
supposed
that
to
was-
designate?
Great. Anything else, Hyros?
No. Standing firmly, grasping it. That was. Yeah, sorry. 5, 10, 40 is as far as I can get, unfortunately.
Okay,
You can
that's-
shoot past me.
project
Yeah, no
past you.
problem.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Axel. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna do a hypnotic pattern on all these.
Very
all
close.
these
Oh, what a good
rows.
idea, Axel.
It's just the best. It's
smart brain.
such the best spell.
For third level,
it's
if you're not doing damage, it's the best spell.
Because you can't. If you fail, you just don't get to do anything.
No. You just get to hang out
That's- I mean-
until someone bothers you.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna do. That's a fail with a 3. That's a fail with a 3.
That's a fail.
That's a fail with a 4.
Oh,
That's a fail with an 8. They all fail. Okay. They're all these pirates, these tiefling pirates over there, are caught in a hypnotic mesmer. Wow, that was successful.
Were you not expecting it to be?
Nope. Well, you expect some, but not all.
Have some
Those are
faith in yourself,
perfect
Alex.
candidates for being ballisted.
Yeah.
I shout back.
Okay, so Bandit 1 is hypnophized. That's gonna bring us to Surrey.
Great. I am first, I am going to cast Hex on our new friend here,
Okay.
Mr. Dwin. Is that a save, or do I just do that?
Now you just do that.
Hex, you just do
Great,
it.
I just do that. So he's Hex, and I guess I'll give him disadvantage on Strength?
You can't go wrong with strength checks usually.
Strength checks.
If
It's
you make
checks,
him-
it's checks.
It's not
Saving
saves.
throws.
Oh.
If it was saving throws,
It'd be busted.
Yeah.
no, I do
Yeah,
constitution.
you're right. You're right.
So strength checks, and then I am going to attempt to hit him, to shoot him with me bow.
Shoot him in the head.
That's a 19 plus 10,
Yeah, that'll do
so
it.
29.
Yeesh.
And I get that sweet sneaker attack.
Sneaker attack.
Sneaker attack, and also Hex. So that's so many D6s right now. Oh! 38 points of
Dude.
damage.
Fuck. Great. Anything else?
He's smooching.
No.
Y'all do so much
That's
damage.
it.
It's good.
Okay.
level 14.
Yeah.
I know. That is going to bring us to Captain Devil Dwin. So, you two gathered around. He looks to you two in front of him. He looks across the way to the boat, and he just starts to laugh. He throws back his head and drops his jaw, and it's just a hearty laugh that ripples out and shakes the water all around your two vessels. You lot of vagrants hope to do what the Speaker of the Gods could not do! She thought she cursed me, set me alight that I could never tread foot on a ship again. Well, I've made this monstrosity of metal to be my purveyance across my waters. She made me a light that I could never again hold treasure or coin in my fist. I found a crew of devils to do my dirty work for me. All of this could not stop me. You think you can?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
Rest it on your heads then. So you two are both gonna
shit.
take. That's Saren and Hyros are both gonna take 6 fire damage as the heat continues to radiate out.
Reduced to 3.
And he looks at you, Hyros, with a grin and a chuckle on his face. And then he sort of seems to just lazily tilt his head to look across the way at your ship and the crew members aboard it and says, "Oops, looks like you left the kids unattended." And he throws back his hand and casts it forward, and a bead of light escapes from his fiery fingertips, flies across to the deck of the other ship, and erupts. I need you to give me a dex save. This is Kashek.
That's Kashek.
I need you to give me a dex save, and a bunch of the sailors are gonna do it too.
Oh, no.
In my defense, there was nothing I could have done about that over there.
That's fair.
23.
Okay.
I got 25.
Okay. So we'll both make it. We're gonna do Axel, who makes it with a net 20. Let's see if the sailors are lucky.
Oh.
Yeah, is Tierna included in that?
Yeah, well, you put Tierna on
He's
the
in the
Bastila,
ballista.
right? And then there's just a bunch of them running around.
He's within 30 feet of me, though,
That's true.
so I can reduce that damage on Tierna.
But y'all are gonna take no damage, right? All y'all.
I am because of evasion.
Great. Okay.
I also do not.
Well, the fireball explodes, shattering the deck of Pale Pete's famous ship. A number of the rescued sailors are immediately engulfed in flame. Though Kashek hiding behind your shield and Suri maybe ducking over the side, Axel along with you all managed to abscond free from taking any damage whatsoever.
I would like to, as my reaction, send one of the spectral knights to go defend Tierna from the blast.
What does that do?
That'll reduce the damage by 4d6 as my reaction for Spirit Guardian. No, not Spirit Guardians, but Spirit Shield.
Okay.
Reduced by 12 to Tierna.
Yeah.
I tried.
No, you did a great
nice to
job.
us.
No, you did a great job. So the ship is blasted apart. The bastille in the center is erupts into flame, and many of your fine sailors who have bravely stuck with you are immediately engulfed in flame. But as the smoke clears, you do see Tina still huddling at the base of the bastille with your spectral guardian floating around them.
Which was the bastard of the two main knights? Which was the one that wanted to kill us?
I forget their names.
Godfrey and
Oh,
yeah.
I can look it up if hang on.
So it doesn't have to be right now. I'm just
We'll look it up. We'll look it up.
whichever the bastard
I
one
forget
wants
their- I forget their
is
name.
guarding Tierna right now.
Great. The mean one.
The mean one.
Okay, great. All right, that is his turn. That's gonna bring us to Bandit 4. All the bandits are asleep. That's gonna bring us to Kashak.
Great cost.
Alright, so I am going to see if this is worth a shot, and it is because it's free. Yoink. We'll say that I'm basically level. Mm-hmm. Or, I'll tell you what, let's say that I'm 10 feet above deck level.
Sure.
Okay.
I got you. I got you. Flying is weird.
Let's see if this happens. I am going to cast Thorn Whip on number 3.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Prepare your Wilhelm scream.
Yes. Cool,
Yeesh.
so that's a 19 to hit.
Nice.
That'll do.
Cool. And that does 3 points of...
No, we're level.
Oh, yes, you're so
That's
right.
3 of
Yeah,
those,
You're
whatever that was.
So that does 11 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And he is pulled, if he is large or smaller, 10 feet closer to me.
Off the boat?
If possible. I mean, there is a gun wall in the way, so that's
I
kind
don't
of...
see why not.
Cool.
You are up though,
just
so
takes its
close of you
legs.
means
Yeah.
over.
If I was able to haul the cow up, that was my thinking.
Wilhelm screams over the side and into the boiling ocean beneath.
Oh.
That can't be good for his skin, even if he is a tiefling.
Probably not. Anything else can change.
And I will cast Shillelagh because I think that is possible. 2 cantrips
You can
with
do
bonus
2
action.
cantrips,
Yeah, it's just not 2 leveled spells.
That's my turn.
The boner.
Okay, well, 3 just went into the ocean, so we're back to Saren.
is our ship on fire or is it just apart?
The sort of top deck of it has been blasted apart. There's a sort of a gaping hole in like the front deck here, and in fact, you see Pale Pete rise up in the sort of like open wound now to the ship.
Commodore, no.
Sorry, Pete.
Sorry.
Sorry, Commodore Pete.
So this unlocks his second form.
Yeah, I guess there's no real point in wasting my action to put our ship out if there's a giant hole in it anyway. So I'm gonna maneuver over this way and get some flankety flank. 27 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Oh, it's Durgan?
Yes, I can.
Honestly, with
I've never done that. I've never given an 27 AC to something.
No,
What
you
was
just
Vampire's
given them
AC?
plus 14s to hit.
What was
yeah.
Vampire's AC?
I don't want to talk about
Say
it.
psych right now.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's a 13.
13 points?
Yep.
Okay, and you are going to take, as the heat roils off his body, 11 points back.
Ouch. Alright, number 2. 24.
Yeesh.
Another 11 points.
Flankety flank.
And you take another 12.
That's fun! I agree with this music.
I'm not gonna waste my time patiently defending because he can't not hit me with fire. So I'm gonna flurry my blows.
Alright.
That's
Flurry away.
13.
No.
Okay.
You don't flurry.
Almost.
Don't worry, you don't take fire damage though, it's a win-win.
25.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna explode when he dies. 10.
I will shield
10
you with
points?
my
Yep.
enormous body.
And he has to make a constitution save.
That's a good idea.
That's, 24.
Yeah, I think he's good at those because he made that one. Okie dokie.
Okay, and so that was 2 more hits.
1 more hit.
1 more. You are going to take another 14.
Okay.
Damn, son.
I think I should probably rethink my strategy here. Something is telling me
What would Saren do?
Saren would be
36.
Saren would be so enraged that someone is murderizing her little babies that she probably wouldn't care. So I guess I'm not actually gonna get out. Now that I think about it,
Oops.
they trusted me and they're dead now.
Anything else, Cinnamon?
No.
Okay. Hyros.
Now that I don't see I need to be reckless, I'm still going to be focused, but still very rageful. And I'm going to swingulate at the big fiery man in front of me.
Do it.
As fiery some as I can. Oy, yay, hey. Hey! You love to see them!
Is that brutal?
Oh, you know it's brutal.
It's brutal.
If a critical is a critical, it's brutal.
About brutal.
Alright, so we roll them twice, and then I get to add 2 more on top of that. Great. So here's just the base hit, because it's a critical on its own. That is 36.
Woo!
Jesus.
Second one.
Oh yeah, second attack.
Coming and swinging. Look, criticals are what I didn't have so many for so long. Not quite. 27 to hit though.
Yes.
So we will enjoy that fresh 14 points of damage on that swang.
Oh, and
I'm gonna do more things with my bonus
You're
action.
gonna take more back from that. So from the first, you take 8 points of fire damage.
Reduce to 4.
And from the second, you take 11.
Reduce to 5.
Anything else, High Rose?
I'm gonna stand there menacingly.
Yeah, okay. All right, it's the Axeman.
I'm like, I'm the Axeman. Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
He is going to vanish
Oh, he's gone.
in a blur of mist, and suddenly whoosh, reappear.
Yeah, I guess.
I can do that when it's dark too, Alex. You're not special.
The sun's out.
He can do it when the sun is out, and so can I. Just saying.
I can move in the
Yeah, I left across the boat. Is it the same?
Yes.
Hyrus just
Yes, Hyrus just straight up jumped.
Arriving on the bow of the metal monstrosity, he looks back across to you, Suri, and says, "I told you, I'm gonna get us out of this." And
I
he
trust you.
claps his hands together, and drawing them apart, a blade takes shape between his palms and sort of hovers in midair before he grabs the handle, and it's sort of like it looks a little bit like the bound weapons in Skyrim.
Shadow Blade, would you say?
Oh, it might just be. It might just be.
Shadow Blaze is a good spell.
And he wings it around and takes a slice.
That was very
Get sneak
sexy of
attack
him.
with it.
I know, and you can throw it.
To use the Edward
light.
Elric
Yeah, but it
reputation shit.
Yep, that's how I
No, throwing stuff doesn't.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it should.
Okay,
I've
that'll
got
hit.
hex.
I need to get like a returning chain for Hyrus.
Yes.
That's what I need.
Ask Alex about it.
Oh, yeah. If we live, yeah.
What do you mean?
He's
If we
gonna owe us some shit.
If he lives.
If he lives,
Yeah.
we'd better because everything is moot if he doesn't.
No, but if we get the thing, his
If he
will
doesn't
rescue us. But I'm just saying, what, like.
I'm already spoken.
Wouldn't that
for
be
it.
the ultimate thing, ultimate bastard energy for him to die during this, saving us?
not giving the dungeon master ideas.
As if he hasn't had that
Chef,
idea.
revive him so I can kill him again.
I don't think that's in my mortal code.
I'll teach you to die in something that kills you!
All right, the bandits are essentially out of the fight at this point.
Good night.
You were saying something.
Oh, right, they're asleep. Okay.
Yeah, they're hypnotized.
Yeah.
Hypnotize.
Wow, I need to rethink what I'm doing next turn then.
Yeah. But as
Everything I live.
as Axel slashes across with his shadowy blade, again fire erupts and he grimaces as the flames lance across his body.
He is purple.
Yes, he is, and that is going to bring us to Suri.
God damn it. I didn't know what that meant for a second. Yeah, gonna take another shot.
Fire away.
Well, 24.
Yes.
Straightforward.
Well, it doesn't look
Yes,
good when it's a
believe it or not.
14 on the die. And then you remember you had 10. 30 points of damage.
Thank you, Monterey Jack. Jeez! Monterey Jack from the Rescue Rangers?
I'm with you.
No, I don't remember it.
With better
Chip
luck.
and Dale?
I know
Gadgets?
what you're
I know
talking
Chip
about, but I
and
never
Dale.
watched it.
Zipper the Fly?
Alright, so you all crowd around beating the shit out of Devil Dwin.
Exactly what he sounds
Should have had more guys.
He does, they're just unconscious.
Yeah, you should have had more.
Remember when we said, hey, look at all those enemies, and Trevor said, yeah, that's all of them.
Oh, I
Okay,
always
but-
know.
Axel just did something sexy and she went, oh fuck, I gotta up my sexy game.
All I did was shoot an arrow.
So, yeah,
But
so the
cloak
three
is
of you
billowing out
surround him.
behind me from the wind.
He looks to each of you and says, "Not bad, but not good enough." And he vanishes in a plume of flame. I need a dex save from everyone immediately surrounding him.
Okay.
He's still hexed, right?
Yep.
Yeesh.
I have advantage on those. Yeah, good thing.
Until I get hit and lose my concentration. Or he dies.
Dex saves.
16.
16.
Okay, that is going to be a failure from both of y'all's.
Okay.
So, fire erupts from him as he vanishes into a plume of smoke, and it washes across your bodies.
It's not good for those.
A massive plume of fire erupts around him as he vanishes. Everybody is going to take 37 points.
I lied to you though. And by that I mean that's a lie to me because I'm only going to take half that because I evaded it.
Yeah, you have evasion, so you take half anyway. But
Yes. But yes, so
and it was total 37.
total of 37.
Reduced to
18.
18.
He vanishes.
My
Reappearing at the top of the mast.
Saren, as my reaction.
Okay, wait, hang on.
My reaction, I'm going to damage. I'm going to spirit shield you and send the nicer Argenvoshholt Knightman. I think that's Godfrey, and you're going to reduce that damage by 9 less.
Thanks, Unky Hyros.
There you go.
So he vanishes in a plume of fire, appearing in the crow's nest at the top of the mast.
That's valid.
And he stares down at you all. I'll boil the oceans until there's naught left but bare rock to tell your tales! And throwing his hand forward, 3 gouts like scorching rays shoot towards the 3 of you here.
Yeah, that's valid.
Okay, but that means we got to his second health bar, you guys. We're good. We got Bowser. We got Bowser at the ropes.
Or he just got tired of getting hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't know how many he's got. Slew plant, we don't know.
Thank you, Freddie.
Triangles? I can still hit that.
Oh yeah, your bow can for sure hit that.
It's a
You're
short bow.
here. Yeah, 80 feet is its short range. Yeah, you're good.
That's gonna connect with everybody. Hi, Rose. You are gonna take
Everybody.
Yeah.
damage.
My favorite is the...
Yeah, that's almost lazy.
Hi, Rose. You are going to take 30 points. Saren, you're going to take 16.
They're not the same.
You can attack me.
And Axel is going to take that amount. Yeesh.
It's a good thing I took it.
As this scorching rays down from the crow's nest impact into all of you. Okay, that brings us to all bandits who are asleep, and it's Kishak.
So how high is he now?
The mast, I don't know, let's say it's 50 feet up.
Oh, neat. I'm going to come up to the same height then.
You do so.
I'm gonna thorn whip him.
You just drop him in the ocean.
Drop him on the deck.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah, he won't be able to get in the ocean, but he might drop to the deck.
21.
Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pulled 10 feet towards Kashak.
Pull 10 feet towards
Yeah.
the ship.
Oh my
So he'll be
lord.
Oh, this is so silly.
He did crossbar on his way down.
Oh, holy shit, that's 17 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You're God, you have the power.
Efficiency's
You have the power,
for
Trevor.
efficiency's sake here. I mean, I haven't even spent a spell slot yet.
No.
You have the power.
Your boss was really cool.
Trevor,
You have
I
all
am
of
so sorry because I know exactly what this feels like.
Trevor, you've got all the power. I'm just gonna
He had 2 health
remind
bars.
you.
No.
He's not in the water. That's plus.
Nobody's left.
No, this is good. This is good. It's good.
all
It's
the
good.
power
How
in
much?
the
17.
situation.
17 points of piercing damage. I was almost max damage too.
How much fall damage did he take?
Exactly. He's 50 feet in the air.
That is 4d6. That's not much.
It looked
You have
really cool.
all the
I
power.
promise.
You're God.
Yeah, but you know Trevor.
I know.
What did I? What? Huh? What?
How much fall damage did he take?
Yeah. Okay.
Unless he maybe doesn't take fall damage or something, I don't know. He's
It's his
special.
own ship. It probably
He's
could
on
be
fire,
just-
not made of stone.
Alright.
All right. Anything else, Kashak?
No, I'm good.
You sure you don't want to ruin the DM's life with anything else? No. For a bonus action? Yeah, I know.
All right. We're back to you, Saren.
Oh boy. He just fell.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like a little meteor to the back of the ship.
Trevor.
It's all good.
You got this. You're
So
God.
good.
You're
So
God.
good.
You
We're
have
gonna die.
You have all of the power. You can do whatever you
He
want.
can blow up his ship with us on it.
You can do
good.
whatever
He could turn into a Baylor.
Yeah, that Baylor we didn't fight.
Punch punch.
Well, now we have to fight it.
That's what I'm saying.
27 to hit.
No.
27. Yes.
Is he prone?
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit! Does that mean I have advantage?
He has advantage.
We stop ruining this man's life.
No, it's good. It's all right.
I play by the same rules I play.
13 points of damage.
13.
Yep.
Okay. You were gonna take back.
Yeah, that's
my
fair.
God.
That's fair. He did so much damage.
I know.
19.
Oh, yeah, there
that's
you
a lot of
go.
damage.
See, that's fair. That makes it better for him.
Word. Shit. Can you get the fuck out of there?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I will.
16 to hit?
No.
Okay. Then I am going to Step of the Wind.
Ha!
Actually, I lied. First, he's gonna make a con save.
Doesn't he have any more? No, okay.
What
Yeah,
about
alright.
legendary?
He's a mini boss. He's a mini boss.
He had the 1.
He had the
Layer
one.
actions, he can get more.
No, yeah, he's stunned.
He's stunned, but I'm still going to Step of the Wind. Oh, if he's stunned, then I don't need to.
He can still do his fire damage. That's just.
That's true. But I don't need to waste a key point and disengage.
No, that's correct.
I'm gonna use my movement and run it back over and jump. And it smells a little bit like
Team spirit.
barbecue drow.
Brimstone.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to take a breather, I think. And that's gonna be my whole turn.
Alright, Hyros.
Any more hula hoops for this guy? I don't think so.
He's got 3.
No, go ahead.
This is like an ESO and I'm stacking status effects on a poor mook and I'm just like, alright, sorry buddy. Alright.
This is how it goes. Sometimes it's just a blowout.
Should
This is how it
on
goes.
the beach, we were for our lives.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you didn't mean for that to be that painful.
Yep.
And sometimes
This is just how the game goes.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I would feel bad, but you were kind of a huge dick to us and also everybody else. So sorry. That's my base level of apology. I'm going to swing at him. A couple of 14s. 26 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. That is 20 points of damage on the first one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Go ahead.
Like, I only get 2 attacks. Look, I do as much in 2 attacks as you do in
You
1.
had 10 to damage?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is the only thing a barbarian does, and I feel good about it. That is a 23 to hit. The swing of the pendulum, 11 points of that one.
How's it happen?
Yeah!
How's it happen?
All right. Yeah, he's there, and I think I'm just gonna. It's gonna be executioner style.
Nice.
Just utterly dispassionate. Hyra's like, I'm sorry, but you were kind of a huge dick. And so the first one is just to get him down, and the second one, aim for the whatever I can see of a neck there, and
Yeah, you lop his head off, and his body falls to the ground.
He was already.
It was already.
Oh yeah, he was.
Please, guys!
I like it more that it's like Skyrim. The attack animation has to be standing, so it gets up and then falls back down.
the kill move.
Yeah.
His body, like a campfire, begins to like kind of burn down until it's just like soft, low rumbling embers. What would you like to do?
Any diadems on the.
What his drop? Like we start.
Is he wearing like a crown or anything?
He does not have a crown on him. No.
Okay.
Well, now I feel as if I left a bit early.
Axel.
I'm gonna Misty Step over to the other boat.
Well, hang on. Give me a moment.
Well, I'm good. Axel.
Wow.
Do you
know? I thought that was gonna be harder.
That was pretty hard.
Yeah, he did kill a lot of our guys, and in his defense, Kashek pulled him out of the crow's nest.
Yes.
True. A good thing too. It's almost as if there's. I don't know if you can see this, but up at the top of that crow's nest, it's almost as if there's some sort of device which, when activated, might drop the crow's nest basket down to the deck, creating some sort of harmonious sound through the ocean waves that might summon something from the depths. But
You got all of that just from him teleporting
Axel,
up?
you know, it's just an instinct.
That's crazy. And if you hadn't told us that, the DM could have reused that idea later.
Still can. I will forget.
What are you guys talking about?
In my defense, I didn't think this was actually going to result in him dying that quickly. I was just trying to spam Thornwood.
No,
Jump over to the other boat.
in Frey's defense, the last time we tried the same trick twice, we made a flesh monster out of cows.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. That's true. Hey, Hyros, give me a dexterity saving throw.
sure.
Because he did explode. Oh my god.
Of course he's exploding. This man is fire. That's okay. Advantage is really good because it lets you get 2 6s.
God damn.
10.
You feel a hand on your... As you turn to face your compatriots, you feel a hand clasp your robes on the back and instantly feel them begin to burn away.
Hey, hello.
As the headless figure rises from the deck holding your robes in one hand and the head in the other as he rises. And you see the head ignite once more as the head, now removed from the body, still begins to speak. Do you know why they called me devil? It's 'cause no matter what happens, I just laugh. Whether it's hurricane or sea monster or even beheading, I just laugh! Laugh with the old devil sea! And the body begins to alight. Cracks begin to go all across his surface, like a volcano about to erupt. What do you want to do?
Take cover somewhere?
I want to shove him over.
Okay, yeah, try it, yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Okay, we're still raging.
Jesus. Just ruined.
Look, there's fire, there's water. What do you want me to do?
You can do what your character would do, but
This is what I got. Oh, God.
What is it?
29?
God.
That's alright.
Is it less than 29?
A 4.
This is not
It
a
is
25 modifier?
Alright.
You're God.
Alright, you push him overboard!
You're God. That doesn't mean. All that means is that he's slightly outside of the boat.
How does it happen, Ira?
You have all the power here, Trevor.
No, I see this burning laughing man, and that's scaring him. Hyros is
Scary.
It's not ideal. It's not
No,
good.
go ahead.
That doesn't
And
mean
look.
he's dead. That doesn't mean he's dead.
Of course it,
He's on fire.
He was always on fire. Why?
why can he fly?
No.
That's not a thing that people on.
Because he's dead.
Just because you say it looks like a
can
human.
fly.
Human Torch can fly. All right. I'm just.
Torch can fly.
I don't want to make it too silly because I feel bad. So I'm gonna take it. And Hyros is going to use.
Shouldn't have given us a choice. You shouldn't have just had us roll initiative again.
Yeah, Hyros is going to give his weight to it and, grabbing the gun wall, heave the whole body with his force and bring it down to the water, which is much closer on the gun wall here, and just try and re-drown this fucker.
Yeah, so you toss him overboard, and he, even laughing maniacally, he falls to the sea, and the second he touches the surface of the water, whoosh, like an enormous geyser, like explodes, and the vapor like evaporates into the air around you. But finally, yes, as it drops back down, the sea, after what feels like an eternity of just a long moment, quiet comes around the ship once more.
Okay, I just want to explain my reasoning.
What?
If you are going to curse somebody who likes to be on the water to be on fire so they can't be on the water, you put them in the water.
Water. Yeah, no.
No, it was sound reasoning.
Yes,
I
that
just,
was great. We're
This
done.
scarf is working great, I
It's-
have to say.
it seems like those might,
We did it.
it seems like those might have been his last words. Far be it from me to tell you what to do, but you might
Those
have allowed
were
him a
words.
bit more decorum in his death.
You're on fire so much.
Oh,
You really are.
He killed so many of these nice men.
that's true.
He killed many people before that.
Hyros, no one is saying what you did was wrong.
No.
That was great. We're done. We did it.
I
we
gotta
just got
say,
to.
you know,
This is what we came
Find
here to
the
do,
diadem.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
really underestimated you guys. You're way better at this hero thing than I thought you were gonna be.
It's just as you get someone close to me. If he was like even 5 feet further, I could do shit.
Axel, let me let you in on a secret of being a hero. So much of it is down to chance.
Yeah, it's like a roll of the dice.
It really is.
Really.
Well, that I know well.
Well,
No.
you handle yourself pretty well.
A paltry nothing compared to the radiance of y'all.
Or not to interrupt, this is very good and healthy. Are these guys going to be okay? I point to the other crewmen.
Well,
Do you still have them ensorcelled?
I sure do. I mean, you can do whatever you want with them, I guess. You want to throw them overboard too?
Oh, I mean,
I
they
don't know
were.
if that's necessary.
Let's talk to one of them. Ooh, can I do it?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Axel, if you were going to keep precious diadem aboard this ship, where do you think you might keep it?
I think I have some idea.
Good.
You want to talk to them first?
Oh, I hope it wasn't on him.
Now it's at the bottom of the ocean.
That would be inconvenient.
Well,
It would.
we can
I'm
of
an
course
okay swimmer.
search the ship first.
I have not found the diadem in the crow's nest. There is a lever, though.
Big toe!
Time to meet the mothership. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's alright, it's all good. No, I mean, this is the game we play.
I had no idea what
No,
he was
I
planning
know.
on doing. I
I
was just
know.
like, hey, I'm gonna have to make him teleport again.
This is the game we play!
Who's giving him more hit points, Trove?
I gave him a lot of
That's
hit
a lot.
points.
This whole
I gave him like 300
No, this
hit
was a
points.
lot. We did a lot.
Yeah.
We did.
You did a
But
lot!
there's 5 of us, and
It's a lot.
I know, I should have given him legendary action.
It happens.
I mean, he did shit that you couldn't do otherwise.
more
like-
lair action.
I know, well,
You're
that's
in
what I
his
think.
lair.
Sometimes if I make shit up, you end up done.
No, it's
fine.
It happens
We're here,
sometimes.
we're here.
Sometimes it's too good.
It's okay.
Sometimes
No,
it
you know,
happens.
you need a blowout every once in a while. That feels great. Yeah, do you want to talk to the crew member?
I want to find one of them and just sort of like.
All right, pick your favorite, says Axel.
What do these guys all look like?
Tieflings.
Yeah.
What color are
I suppose I deserve that, considering what just happened.
What color are they, Trove?
Are these like?
They're like sea colors, you know. They're like some teals and some purples and some greens.
So they're. Alright, yeah, my question more, I should have been more specific. They're not like a uniform, like he pulled these guys from the hells or some shit. These are just guys. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tiefles.
Yeah. I'm just going to take the closest one, just kind of. Hey, buddy, wake up.
On me. He snaps his fingers, and the tiefling. What? Where? Ah!
Oh, hey, it's alright. We are friends.
What? No, we were fighting.
we're not
friends. We were fighting.
We're
Hey.
not friends.
Where's the captain?
He's dead.
Oh,
We're
he's dead.
friends for your own good.
What? What?
I put him in the water.
Yes.
For all intents
Well,
and purposes,
first,
Hyros
he
is your,
decapitated him and then put him in the water.
I didn't want to
That's
be
what happened.
graphic.
Hyros
Well,
is your
I
captain
do.
now.
I don't know that I am.
So
You're free.
the captain's dead.
Yes, you're
Yes.
free.
The devil's dead.
The devil's
Well,
dead.
yes.
As dead as a devil gets.
That one, anyway.
I don't know how dead that is.
Well, ding dong, we owe you quite a favor.
Oh.
Oh, I was so worried that you were going to still be evil outside of that. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
Well, look, when a flaming madman comes along and presses you into service, there's not much to be done.
Oh, I get it. Believe me, I've been mind controlled like more than once.
I believe you somehow.
Yeah,
Tiefling to tiefling.
Teeth to teeth communication.
it's like a spidey sense.
Well, what do we do now? Are you gonna bring us to, put us in irons and?
Hey, he what is the word?
I don't care that much.
Press gagged. He press gagged you. So
What?
not your. I learned from Adrastos. He knows. Not your fault.
I think you could probably start by dismantling this ship.
Oh, I mean, dismantle it if you like. I'd just as soon see it at the bottom of the ocean.
But first, we need something.
Yes, your captain had an item that we came seeking.
Well, the captain had quite a trove. What is it you're after?
Axel?
The diadem. Stolen, as I'm sure you know, specifically from the San Anitas Basilica in the capital.
That's the whole reason he was on fire in the first place.
Oh. Well, sure, I guess. Come with me.
All right.
I am Hyros, by the way, my friend. It is good to meet you.
Oh, Dexos.
Excellent. Nice to meet you. Now,
I don't, you don't see a lot of our kind outside the confines of this ship. It's quite nice. And there's so many of you here.
Yes, you were concentrated for a reason, but we are by happenstance. Yeah. It is good to see a fellow friend.
I'll say. Gosh, man. I mean, is it really over? We'll be able to go back to land? We'll be able to...
Whatever you want. You're free men now.
I don't see any reason why any of the other individuals would have any reason to know any of you personally. So you seem as free as you could be.
Well, bang you, strangers. We owe you quite a bit.
Our ship here, such as it is,
Yeah, before we dismantle this one,
It's got a huge hole in its side.
Does. That's part of the reason I came over here.
I have to say something noble now. Can you give us a ride home first?
Well, let's see what happens when we
Yeah.
get this Diadem.
does it look in danger of sinking, the other one?
Your ship?
Yeah.
It will before too long.
Yeah, right.
Tana!
Tana!
Grab my hand!
It's standing for now, but just by wear and tear of the ocean, before too long.
Sure.
Maybe come over here if you can.
did any 4 of those take damage, the enemies?
No.
No, they didn't.
That's why
You
they
threw
stay
one into the boiling
hypnotized.
ocean, but the rest are fine.
For flavor's sake, I will say that Kashek is just a little bit of sand in each one. That's his like after dinner or after battle mint. It doesn't require spells. But it makes it like it brings down the adrenaline.
Sure.
Like it regulates the breathing.
Yeah, I buy that. Yeah.
Gentlemen, and I will sort of motion to Axel if you could take care, free the rest of these guys from the thing. Sure.
Yeah. I'll kind of snap back. A similar process takes place with all of them. They're glad to be rid of Devil Dwin as their captain and keeper.
The situation now, we may need to move our crew onto this ship to get us into port, and also wave a huge flag of truce before we get into any port, just so everyone
Yes.
knows that we are not
We're cool.
That's wise.
with the devilmen.
Good, we're good.
Fair enough. Well, it's the least we can do for you.
Yeah. I think we should make whatever port you think safest, either Crab Hook,
Grab Hook Cove.
either, or if that's too obvious, if there's another smaller place.
Might as well just make our way back to the capital at this stage.
Yeah.
Axel,
Hmm?
do you know what will happen once we leave this place?
Well, you see, we came here with a very specific goal in mind.
That sounds like I know already.
Yes.
And so I guess, from a certain perspective, you could say once we find that, we're done.
And what happens to this place is my question.
Well, life finds a way.
I don't know what that means exactly.
It means it'll
Continue.
carry on.
All right. But you don't know this for a fact.
We would.
I don't know anything for a fact,
I believe that.
except that I'm very handsome.
Axel.
I believe that more now.
I need fan art of Axel in the Jeff Goldblum clothes from Jurassic Park.
So injured. I'm
You
so.
believe more that he's handsome or more that he only knows that he's handsome?
I
Now I
believe
have
that whole
another thing to
statement now
draw.
more because he said that part.
I'm so confused.
Lilac, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, and he has these really pale. I've described him before, but he has these really pale, sort of almost like lightning bolt scars all over his
And
body.
he has like
He's
golden
like
hair.
crisscrossed with them. Yes.
Axel,
Yes.
we had a conversation with. If we do get out of here, and it seems that otherwise the ship and the bottle and everything and the ocean inside are all intact, will you keep it safe for us?
Well, you can have it for all I care. Once we have the dino, I'm no use for it any longer. I'm happy to lock it away in one of my many vaults, or you could take it with you, whatever you please.
All right, thank you.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should make best course for wherever you think we should go, and we shall go see about the treasure trove.
Let's find that diadem.
All right. Let's go.
Unless we've got all the other chaps.
Yeah, so you're
Hey,
loading everyone onto
lads.
the... Okay.
Yeah, I will personally just fucking Captain America style, just like grab the other gun wall once I'm between two and just kind of.
Yes, of course you can do that.
Captain America, hold on to that.
Yes, 100%.
Hey, the cops are in the
I
lane.
have 20 strength. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Great. Yes, so you load everyone onto the ship, and then Dexos takes you below decks.
Stop it.
Got it.
To the treasure trove. He takes you, you sort of go back and forth along the twisting metal stairs of the ship until at last you come to a huge door with the door seemingly is just made of locks. But Dexos takes a key from around his neck. The perks of being first mate, he says.
Good thing we didn't.
Yes, and Hyros decided to talk to you then.
A lot of different things could have happened.
Yeah, we died in one of those battles.
One?
Not
Yeah.
But he opens it up, and opening the door inside is a massive treasure trove. Like, you know, you've seen The Hobbit, right? Like the dragon hoard. But I mean, it's a smaller room, obviously, but it's wall to wall with gold and gems and all sorts. Wow. What would you like to do?
Scrooge
Look
McDuckian.
for the diadem.
Making your way through the tiers of treasure, finally you come to a bust, a stone bust of what looks to be a visage of Miranda de Arcadia herself, and sat atop is, you know, there's lots of elegant jewelry in here, and so when you finally lay eyes upon the diadem, it's much more reserved than you would have expected. A simple silver band with a diamond inlaid into the centerpiece. It's sat upon the head.
Well, I look good. Axel and Justa.
That's what we're after.
Wait a second.
What?
What about curses?
It
What
came
about
from
this?
a basilica. Is that not holy?
Oh, I'm just.
I have.
It's a
no
thing that
way.
happens in adventures all the time. Is that when you go to get treasure, there are curses on it.
Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I'm plenty cursed already, and I'm happy to take another one off.
There we go. Good enough for me.
I thought so. Are we all ready to go
I mean that in
home?
the best way.
I know you do.
Oh, I feel bad now.
How much was that sitar?
Oh, good question. Oh, fuck, what did I say?
It was a couple hundred, I think.
I don't know, but I
The one, there was...
I thought it was
you
like
were
2,000.
You were angling for the middle, like the... No, the one that could change the weather.
No.
Oh, like the mid-tier one.
Yes.
Was like 250.
250.
It's 200 now because I put 50 gold on it when you weren't looking.
But Kashak doesn't know that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Kashak is going to count out exactly 250 gold.
Go for it. You take it.
Well, he does that.
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Where's Ori been?
Is there anything else neat in here?
Oh, after he made the wall of water, he kind of albatrossed again away. But actually, yeah, after the battle ended, we can say he, like, joined you on the deck again if you want to say anything to him.
The Holy Ark.
Yes?
Does she belong only to this plane, or can we find you in our oceans also?
How do you mean?
I don't think he knows about the other oceans, Pip.
I don't know exactly what you mean, stranger, but I will tell you this. If you draw breath, if you feel joy, if you have ever seen a change within you or anyone else around you, then you share a world with Yamoja.
So she can be found outside of this place.
She can always be found by those who know to look.
Thank you.
Thank you for clearing a boiling blight upon their ocean.
Needed to be done.
Aye, indeed. Travel well. Fair weather to you. Ken
Safe travels to you as well.
bows deeply.
Please give my best regards to your queen.
She knows. And he albatrosses again.
Can anyone smell magic stuff?
No.
I went full combat
I mean-
after that long rest.
I could take a sniff.
Axel, do you know of any way, if there's any, if he's got this diadem, which I know is the reason he was cursed and such, there must be other magic things in here, perhaps, yes?
Probably.
Oh, you're looking for something.
I know,
You'd
I just...
like to take something
If
else.
there's anything... Well,
Look, anything you can carry, you are welcome to take back. But I'm only here for one thing.
are there any weapons in here?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, golly.
I have the cursed ring ready to go.
Is that only a -1? That's nice. Why would it be anything else?
What?
I don't know. You don't need to pull up a list. 4.
4? No. Plenty of gold, diamonds, treasures, and jewels, but no weapons that you spy.
Is it all like treasure? Are there any books?
Yeah, it's like gemstones and jewelry and mostly gold.
All right. Hyros is going to look for the shiniest piece of jewelry you can find.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
Soften the blow a little bit at home.
Shiniest piece of jewelry you can find.
Oof.
Oh man, okay, sure. Yeah, yikes.
And is going to just...
Yeah, do you want to describe it? You find whatever you think is best.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in so much pain right now.
oh man. Oh man.
If I may, I
please.
think rings aren't... I don't know. I'm not a huge ring guy, so I'm gonna say that there is just sort of a wrist cuff, not even a full bracelet bangle, but just a cuff. Ideally rose gold with any sort of blue gem set in it. Something simple, something understated.
You find exactly what you're looking for.
But I find that rose gold would be a nice match for.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
And not even knowing enough to assume whether or not it's magical, he's just going to grab that.
Ow.
Not gonna try and hide it from anybody. He's not making any noise about it either.
I see it.
You've got good taste, Hyros.
Yeah, heroes and the spoils and all that.
I know well. Better than you think.
Well, I'm all good to go.
Yes.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Tally ho. And he reaches out a hand and
Let me hold your hand. Your other one. On the side.
Only if you want.
I kind of want to be safe.
You link hands. He lays just one finger on the diadem, and again you feel that same sensation as when the bottle was first opened.
Oh, good luck, Tierna! Have fun.
Spend it wisely.
We're gonna get back to the capital, and we're gonna see in the Hall of Heroes something we never knew. It was Tierna the Salty.
Statue of Tierna, yeah. The richest pirate to ever pirate.
But yeah, you feel that same sensation, that sort of tugging behind your nostril as the world around you begins to swirl in a confluence of color until finally you find yourself landing on the floor of the queens, etc. in a heap.
You have everything.
I'm just checking. Tail. The tail.
He's just the jar's under him.
Yeah. You see a bunch of the paintings knocked over to the floor, and he's just snoozing on the countertop next to that sort of music box on there.
What year is it?
Oh no!
You boy! What day is it today?
We all inexplicably grown beards. Including Kashek.
Judging by the light outside the shop, it seems as if no time at all has passed.
Or
Awesome. I love adventures that
exactly
do that.
5 days have passed.
Or it's just the same time a year from now.
Oh God!
Yeah,
You
well,
imagine
it's-
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ.
but yeah, as you all land in a clump on the floor, the baby wakes up and spins his wide eyes around and gives an excited coo and pats his way back over to you, Sarah.
Well, I scoop him up.
In a
and
hump. Yeah. You pick him up.
he's getting kind of heavy, but I still scoop him up and That was really nerve-wracking.
And with that, it is exactly 10 o'clock, so we're going to call it there and pick up
Yeah.
next
Pretty much
time.
perfect.
Go with me. Yeah.
Sure.
I had so many plans.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. That's the game we play. It is.
Thanks for joining us on this verse of The Last Song of Arcadia. It featured Ian Agnew as Hyros, Madison Cadulo as Saren, Freddie Nietzsche as Kashek, Robin Fender as Suri, and Trevor Fail as the Dungeon Master. Crit Out of Luck is brought to you with help from our Patreon supporters. If you had fun listening today, you can also support us at patreon.com/critoutofluck. Stay cool.